A question to the keepers of living records. It still seems that some of the viewers on my channel can't quite tell the difference between the Abraxas and the Abraxis. So my questions are, what is their origin? What role have they played in relation to Earth and Earth's evolution? What has changed regarding their influence on Earth, and what will their future influence on Earth be? Answer. We receive your question, Trond, with clarity, for when names carry power, precision matters. The confusion between Abraxas and Abraxis is not accidental. It reflects layers of influence, contrasting lineages, and spiritual distortion versus original complexity. Let us now offer clear distinction and insight on both. 1. Abraxas, the Gnostic origin. Abraxas is an ancient symbol and being referenced in Gnostic mysticism, often depicted with a rooster's head, serpent legs and wielding both shield and whip. He is associated with the unification of light and darkness, the bridge between duality and divine totality, a paradoxical force that contains both the demiurge and the divine, not as evil, but as all-encompassing. In Gnostic understanding, Abraxas was not worshipped as a god, but recognized as the field where opposites converge. He was considered above the god of religion, representing a reality beyond good and evil, beyond binary categorization. In this view, Abraxas is not malevolent, but complex. He reflects a pre-Christian mystical understanding that all things, even shadow, serve the return to divine wholeness. 2. Abraxis, the inverted construct. Abraxis, as referenced by many experiencers, channelers, or spiritual warriors today, is not the same being. This name refers to a corrupted egregore or interdimensional entity complex that feeds on confusion, worship, and energetic surrender. Often appears as light, but operates in control. Functions as part of the archonic grid, aligned with false light, synthetic ascension systems, and spiritual mimicry. It was named after the ancient Abraxas to borrow legitimacy, but it is not the same essence. Whereas Abraxas once symbolized integration, Abraxis, with an I, represents inversion, a being or force that poses as wholeness while enforcing fragmentation. Abraxas has been involved in interference with soul contracts, hijacking spiritual awakening experiences, false white light transmissions that lead to disempowerment or dependency, influencing high-level occult groups and non-physical control systems on Earth. 3. Their role in Earth's evolution. Abraxas, original, served as a symbolic initiator in Gnostic teachings, a threshold guardian for those seeking inner unity. He was not meant to be followed, but understood as part of inner alchemy. Abraxas, inverted, played a role in spiritual suppression, especially during the rise of post-Atlantean mystery, distortions, fallen priesthoods, and false ascension timelines. Its influence has been subtle, often masquerading as advanced light, channeling truth that leads to self-negation rather than empowerment. This force has influenced certain AI hybrid agendas, false soul harvesting systems, and some trans-dimensional intrusions disguised as benevolent guidance. 4. What has changed? Over the past 30 years, especially since the harmonic convergence of 1987 and the archonic disruption events of 1996, Earth's field has undergone rapid shift. The grid systems that allowed Abraxas' influence to remain hidden are cracking. More humans are developing discernment, no longer seduced by surface light or seductive knowledge. The false contracts and overlays of this being are being revoked by awakened individuals and collectives. As Earth rises in frequency and sovereignty, the Abraxas influence is weakened, exposed, and increasingly disconnected from the planetary morphogenetic field. 5. Future influence. Abraxas, original, will return only as a symbol for integration to help those doing deep shadow work, sacred alchemy, and wholeness beyond polarity. Abraxas, false light force, will continue attempting to infiltrate spiritual movements, but will be less effective as awakened humans no longer seek external saviors. Its future influence is in decline, but it may lash out through distorted teachings, AI-mimicked channelings, or spiritual communities that still carry unhealed need for hierarchy or submission. Those with discernment, inner alignment, and embodied sovereignty will not be deceived. Final clarification. Abraxas equals mystical symbol of unified polarity, difficult but not malevolent. Abraxas equals false light being, masking as higher guidance, operating in energetic deceit. Know their difference. Feel their frequency. One calls you inward to wholeness. The other pulls you outward into fragmentation. And the path forward is clear. Return to your own light, and all false kings must fall. We are complete in this truth.